Coming to you with the charts on Canton Network. How's everybody doing? I want to say welcome to the channel. And we can see we're going to bring the price of Canton Network. It is setting at a price of 0.1499. Canton Network is down today 1.72%. We're looking at the chart on TradingView. The time is 7:43 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Today's March the 8th, 2026. And as we can see on the chart, Canton Network has fell out of this descending, this upward trend channel here. Overall channel it's been running into. We have fell here below the bottom of the uptrend channel into this fair value gap here, picking up support. To be honest, very weak support for the Canton Network. The bottom of the fib right here at the 0, we have dropped below that, wicking all the way down to the negative 236. This area right here that needs to hold it within this fair value gap. We come down, we touched the 236, got a bounce, and now it's trying to push back up. Now we need to find out if this bottom of this trend line right here of this channel is going to become a resistance for Canton Network not being able to get back up inside this channel. As you can see here, if I can pull that over, our volume has increased as price has come down in this last 4-hour candle. And we have 14 minutes and 54 seconds left in this 4-hour candle, which will close this day out in 14 minutes and 41 seconds. And we'll go into a new crypto day. So I'd like to bring it to your attention that we need to push back up to continue this upward trend. We need to push back up here above the 382 to get back into this upward channel that sits right above the 382 here at a price of 15.8 cents. We could just start just consolidating across here within this fair value gap, which is a small area of support right here between 14.6 cents up to 15.2 cents. And just continue that for a little while. If that don't hold, we are coming down to this next fair value gap down here at which sits between 13.8 cents down to 13.1 cents. So very critical area that I see for Canton Network. It did show a bullish trend for a good while there, as you could see, as I'd say up until February the 27th. And ever since then, we've been coming down, and we did come all the way down here on March 5th. We did push all the way down to 14.8 cents. And then we got a push up back to the 786 here at 16.5 cents. But it was short-lived. It was a wick up, and quickly we came all the way back down to the 236, the negative 236. So I want to take off these fair value gaps, and let's put on the 7-day, the 30-day, and the 90-day. As you can see here, on the 4-hour chart, we sit below the 7-day and the 30-day. Well, the 90 days way down here at 10.7 cents. We're still above that, but we need to get back above. I could see us coming back up, trying to get back above this 7-day here, which sits at what I would consider a strong level of resistance right here, because getting above the 7-day and above this bottom of this channel here is going to be, and you got the 236 sitting here, so it's going to be a challenge to get above the 7-day and that upward trend line right there, back above the 236, up at the 382, which sits at 15.8 cents. For us to say we're getting to see a reversal on this, we need to get back up above 15.8 cents and continue on back up to 16.2 cents. Kind of slowly pushing our way back up to the 30-day VWAP up here that sits at 16.7 cents. Before I can say we're seeing a reversal or turnaround, and we see Canton Network turning back bullish again, we need some buyers to come in and help push the price of this back up above the 7-day VWAP, pushing it back up towards the 30-day VWAP. Not necessarily having to get back above the 30-day VWAP, just pushing back up in this channel and moving gradually back on up. So with that being said, right now we see that Canton Network is in a bearish momentum. We're in a bearish trend right now. We're making lower highs and lower lows. Right here, we made a lower low, another lower low, some more lower lows, and down here we had lower lows. Back up here, we made lower highs. Well, let me take that off. Now we get back over here, high, another high, and we down here making lower highs. So we need to see a change. We need to see a reversal on Canton Network. Very good project. But we need to see this change. So this is where we at on Canton Network. I wanted to come and give you an update where the price could be going. I'm trying to, there we go. I want to let you know that what we could be going. So, if we can't get a rejection, we get a push back up over here. Let's see where Bitcoin's sitting. Bitcoin sitting at 66.1. The overall market's showing a bearish trend push down. We see them over here pressure coming down on the crypto market. And this is for all cryptos. You see over here, we all in the red, except 2 or 3, Zcash, World Liberty, and the VIX. Look at the VIX sitting where it's sitting. VIX is up high. It's not coming down. That's not good for the overall market, and that's why we see you got the VIX up. You got oil prices, $100 a barrel. I think that's where it's sitting at right now. Bitcoin dominance is up. It's 58.69. The Russell's pulling back. That's not good. The Russell's pulling way back. It's down today. We probably $90. We was at 2600. We was way up here around 26, about 2700. Now we're down to 2430. So Very bearish for the crypto market. So this is why we're seeing an overall pullback in the market. We got the Iran, the U.S. and Israel war going on. So it could get much worse before it gets better to be. And just to come to you with the honest truth on Canton Network, it is trying to push back up right now as we're speaking. But even in this support for value gap right here, it is having a struggle getting back up to the top and getting back up above where we need to get to, up at least at 15.8 to 16 cents. But I am looking for us to, if we can't not get back above, we get a rejection, we're just going to come down. We're just going to keep coming down somewhere around 13.5 cents before we get a retrace and get back up, turning bullish again. But like I say, we could see if Bitcoin keeps continuing to pull back, we lose 14.6 cents. You're going to come down to the 13.7 to the 13.1. That loses, we're coming down to the 12.1 to the 11.4 cents area. And that's just because we got a strong resistance level right here sitting at the top of the fib, sitting at 16.8 cents up to 17.5 cents. So look how many times we tried to get above this area right here, above this fair value gap, which is a resistance, a sell order block, that sets up all the way at 17.5 cents. We've hit it 3 different times and not been able to get through. So like I say, every time you get weaker and weaker if you can't break through it after multiple tries getting above that area. But we need to you got another up here that sits at 18.9 all the way up to 19.7. But this is a much more stronger fair value gap right here. So came down, went back up, got rejected. Now this is where we're sitting. If you like the content, subscribe to the channel. Love to have you. We'll be back later on with more content on Canton Network. Leave it in the comments, smash the like button where you got in on Canton Network. You bullish, you bearish on Canton Network. Overall, I'm telling you the truth, we're bearish right now on the Canton Network. Charts are showing a bearish momentum. But always hoping to see that relief rally, get up higher. Get up higher, much higher, take some profits and get out for the next drop down in the crypto market in this bearish cycle. So till the next one, God bless you, and y'all have a good one.